Wow. I mean, it'll take you 5 minutes to open everything. If that. Oops, I said payment link instead of break link. That's. I said payment link instead of break link. I'll open that. Bottom. Are you taking that tag off? Yeah. I get it.
Just not getting the right way.
I know. That's how you get me all the time. You're right. I'm gonna pull everything back. All right. Somebody's here. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Annette's here with me. What's up, Eric? We are good. Hope you're good. Annette's going to take about 2 minutes and open all this stuff for us.
Crisscrossing or just normal?
I would crisscross. And then we'll get to it. Let's hope that, like the first case, the second case has 12 autographs. Or somewhere in that neighborhood. Oh, sorry, I had a drink of water there. Somewhere in that neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Because I think last year, I recall us doing an update, and it was, we might not have ever gotten to 12, but I know we got to 10. And if we have two autos out of here, that'd be awesome every time. I can't say for certain that's going to happen, but I can say for certain it's not. Who can say? Who knows? My cable. Uh-oh. Get out of here. There's an auto right there. Look at that. Oh, man. 6 out of 10. Jacob Wilson. Who picked the Oakland Athletics this time? Oops. Sorry. Alan Roden. Alan Roden. I dumped him on his head. I do apologize. It is all bouncy here. 6 out of 10 for Jacob Wilson. My goodness. Who has the A? Seriously. Was it Mark again? I mean, Matt? I don't think it was Matt Marino twice. Oakland. Yes, they're still Oakland. Let's refresh and see if we can see any fancy names. Matt Schwartz this time. Matt Schwartz. Look at that. Matt Schwartz. He's killing it. You can't complain. He will, but he can't. What?
You should play with Cookie and he cannot get there.
Look at that. That's a big card, guys. That's a big hit. There's one. One down. Can we get something? Over, under 9.5 autos. 9.5 is our number. Over, under 9.5. That's your guess. 9.5. So will we get to 10 autos? Matt says over. An optimist, my kind of guy. I'll put you guys up here. You're fine. Over. Over. Everybody's saying over. I like it. I like the optimism. I would say over as well. Corbin Carroll. What exactly is a craft you make out of ash? What would that be? What would make your name, your last name, Ashcraft? I guess if you burned up bodies, that would make sense. I don't know. There's something similar to that that I won't say that makes more sense to me. Gold has to do with your posterior and something you put on your head. But I think that's different. Craig Baldwin. Josh Naylor out of 99. That's a big word, posterior. One autograph down. And at least, we want at least Alex Bregman pink. I guess we'll put top there. We should put top. We want at least 9 more. Paul Skinnis, I like that guy. Skinnis. Ooh, Nick Kurtz. Too bad. I was hoping that was a Nick Kurtz. Okay, so this one's going to be different. Nick Allen. Oh! That is supposed to be a tough auto. That's a real one autograph? Is that what they call that? I don't know that guy, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't pay attention to anything. I don't know anything about anything. You have to go again. Bobby. Like Bobby. Put a sleeve on him. If you like him, then you should have put a sleeve on him. Out of 50, Shane Smith. That's the parody. Hey, I'm going to ask you guys a question. This is an honest question, so I would like an honest answer. Am I the only one who has noticed that the card shops who offer points always seem to be ridiculous high on their pricing? The worst price card shops offer points. Am I the only one who's noticed that? You've got to offer the points, I guess, which are dumb. You get 1,000 points and you get $10 back because your prices are ridiculous. Why don't you stop offering points, just make your price a little bit better? Am I the only one? Juan Soto. Juan Soto. Right? Does anyone know a shop that is genuinely, consistently, reasonably priced and offers points? You know, whatever, Anthony. You know, you don't lie well. Joe and I were just talking about today. Joe said, you know, he never gets all of his stuff from us. I'm like, I knew that. I mean, look at all the stuff he brings in. I am pretty certain that you beat up people to get those cards. Pretty certain. Bloody knuckles are an indicator, FYI. And the stains on the your steel-toed boots, Acuna. Or maybe that's George I'm thinking of. It's one of you. Jacob Wilson. Am I wrong? Does anyone notice that? Am I the only one who's noticed that? Shops who offer points, purchase points, right? Stop offering your purchase points. Lower your prices 10%. 10 measly little. Ooh, we got a second auto. Third auto in the first box. Hunter Dobbins. Lower your prices just 10%. If you lowered your prices just 10%, that would more than make up for any points that aren't real points that you give to people. That's what I have found. Right? You know? 3 autos. We're up 3 autos. Jung-Hoo Lee. Cam Smith out of 75. Well, I think there's more than one shop just in our market that offers points. And their prices are dumb. And they're dumb. You know, I'm bitter today. I'm bitter today. I don't know why I'm bitter. We're the best card shop in St. Louis. One of the best card shops in the entire world. And yet I'm bitter. I need to stop being bitter today. I will stop being bitter today because eventually I'll fall asleep. Oh, out of 5. Ooh, come on. Come on. Ah, 1 out of 5. Yace Young. Is anybody else bitter today? I know Anthony is. He's always bitter. George is usually high, so that's not the same. Look at that. Paul Skeenies. You know. I don't know about the rest of you, so I'm not going to pretend like I do. Andrew McCutcheon. Well, I do know about a few of you, but I won't say anything. Mystical. So here's the thing. We did go with an open mind, and it is not, there's a lot of theft in Hawaii. There's a lot of theft in Hawaii. We did find some good locations. There's a lot of theft in Hawaii. There's also, oh, that's nice. There's also, every shop said the same thing. That is, outside of the Dodgers in baseball and the 49ers for football, it is difficult to sell sports singles. TCG is fine, but everybody and their mother has TCG. So at the end of the day, after doing our due diligence, and we did our due diligence, we have ruled out any potential Hawaii location. I hoped it would be different, to be honest with you. I'd be better with the Nets. Okay. I think that's fair, Eric. 100%. So I would say that we have ruled out Oahu as a potential place. But you never know. I think the next one up for us is a Big Island. And so we'll look on the Big Island. Autograph. Blake Dunn. Auto for the Reds. Josie Altuve. Big head Josie. Bobby. Dalton Rushing out of 150. Let's turn this whole thing over. Cam Smith and Dalton. Team color match. Hang on, move these. And then the other thing that I'm bitter at myself about still is that I had a video for Monday and I completely forgot. Completely forgot. Did not have Jollibee one time, George. Oh yeah, we did buy the pies. But we did not go to Jollibee because there's so much good food that we didn't. I will have the video out Monday that includes a lot of Hawaii stuff. And so if you want to watch that. I know, George. And we went to my Jollibee like 6 times. But there's just so much, there's so much amazing food in Hawaii. I heard a little bit, not doing it, but going cruise. Yeah, we had so much good, especially Filipino food. Oh, did we only get one auto? Kurt Gibson. Did we have one auto or 2? I think we only had one auto in that box.
We had 3 in the first one.
Yeah, so we're on pace, but I think we only had one auto. But we did have a /5 that was not auto. We're on pace, 6 more autos and we hit the over. Went to a luau, which was a lot of fun for my brother's birthday. Went on a dinner cruise that had fireworks at the end, which was a lot of fun. Drove around the island several times. Annette and the kids went snorkeling. I did not.
That was so awesome.
Buster, no autograph. But I had to work every day, so I honestly did not get, it wasn't restful for me. But there's no way to get away from it. I have to keep up with everything, and so, and 10 days was too much. Felt in rushing, so I went away feeling frustrated. I come back feeling frustrated. So it is what it is. Last box is about to be opened if somebody wants to mojo it. And there's just not a way for me to get away from having to work. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep the shop going forward. Thank goodness Joe was around to pick things up. That would have been even harder. $150 for Kumar Rocker. But it's all good. I have a good life. I can't complain. Frank, the big hunk. We've got some good breaks coming up. After this week, we're down for a little while, but I got some stuff. I got this Bowman Chrome Sapphire box that will be part of a Bowman break, because I have some Bowman. What do I have back there? Megas. Miyavi? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. So we got some fun stuff coming up. Cam Smith. Ooh, that's a gold. Luke Keyshaw. I permanently dropped these, and these. This is a /50 auto. Whoever got the Minnesota Twins, there you go. Keyshaw, go. Topps is very convinced that they will have football in and be releasing it in April. So there you go. So we gotta start gearing up. I have to start gearing. I gotta find a way. Oh, the other thing I want to talk to you. How many of us are here? This is a real thing. Hey, Wilmer. Oh, look at that. We got our first SSP. Very nice. Hopefully it'll be somebody good. Shohei Ohtani. Well, Colin Rhea. I had Colin Rhea one time. Wasn't very fun. What the hell's a Colin Rhea? But he's a Wilmer's out of. He's gold. Hearing anything on Stadium Club? Nah, that we're gonna have it. I think Stadium Club might be a January, right? Because I think December 3rd or something is Allen and Ginter. We just don't have enough. Uh-oh, another auto. Nope, guess not. SodaStream. So here's the real thing that we're doing. Real thing that we're going to be doing. And so I need the help of the group. We are going to, in an effort to, the one thing that we lack, and I think this is according to the powers that be above us as well, is our social media presence is not as strong as they would like it to be. So first off, do we have anybody that does social media for a living? Maybe that could be hired and talked into helping us. If somebody knows somebody who does that for a living, that would be easy. Oh, look at that, Rocky. That would be great. But the other thing, yeah, they're going to be behind on stuff. We're going to be, my understanding, Eric, is we're going to have product releases into March or April last year's. For us? Who? Oh, yeah, we knew that, though. 250. So one of the things that we are going to start doing is doing product previews, product openings, and giving it away. You know what I'm saying? And doing that through, oh, look at that second auto. Deshaun Kiersey. This is both twins. So what we'll do is we'll open a box of, I'll just throw something out there randomly, update blasters. And then we will like, subscribe, make a comment, and we'll give that away. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Still February, yeah. So I would like that to be something that we don't have anybody, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take us a while to build this. So I figured that since I have the Facebook group, that if you guys will at least half follow that for me and like and subscribe and on our YouTube and then make a comment, then you'll get potentially, because it will truly be a random for the giveaways. No, I have to say, Jesse, that is a big no. And that way, at least while we're building this thing, we can have some people. We can do some giveaways, and it won't be. It's going to be work to get it where it needs to be. So it sounds like George is going to win everything. Joe, oh, look at that. Gold. Fernando, come on. How cool is it to see Fernando in there? And so we have stuff happening, coming up. Stuff we're dealing with, stuff we're doing. Auto right away. Oh no, James Wood always fools me. So that's all I need. Whenever I go to do videos, I'm going to post something in the breaking group, and you guys can just help me move it forward. And it's free. Nobody has to pay a penny for anything. Okay, this is odd. Verlander, James. There's Rocky again. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I think that's everything. So we have some stuff happening. But if anybody does know anyone who, you know, might be interested in helping out with social media, and I will say in all honesty, Griffin Canning, that's the vintage stock. We don't really have payroll, but we have payroll. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's nice. Well, we'll be doing links from, but it's going to be, the giveaways and things will be on YouTube. I don't even know how to do most things on Instagram. You can't do links on Instagram. You can't do anything. You know? I guess you could. I guess you could. Edgar Cuero. Are you saying that we should do them both on YouTube and Instagram? Because I'm sure as heck not doing it on no Facebook. Not that I don't like Facebook, but I don't like Facebook. Chandler. James Wood. 4 Instagram accounts. Holy cow. Well, I guess I have 2 though. I have the card show one, but that doesn't really count. Oh, look at that. There's a good chance that isn't Patch Auto. How thick that is. Let's find out. I could be wrong. I mean, I often am. Dang it. I am wrong, but it's got to be low numbered then, right? Out of 25. Darn, I was hoping that was a Patch Auto. Shane Smith. I don't even know who the hell that is. Does anybody know who Shane Smith is? Yeah, that's not right. I need like, subscribe, and comment. Congo. Like, subscribe, and comment. Then we will do the random giveaway. You guys might be the recipient of free stuff. And I mean everything. I mean everything. So if we hit something massive, we're giving it away. It will all be given away. We will not backyard breaks anyone. Denzel Clark. And we hope that we can build on that till we're doing, full boxes of decent stuff. But we know now that the SSP is the other way, so. What the heck does that say? Dalen Lyle. Wow. Yes, a White Sox. You do you really, Joe? Do you ever do anything on the side? You know, that you might help out a maybe we can have a conversation. I mean, I would be happy to work out the compensation. Gyro. I want to know. Iriarte. Another. Is that a White Sox? Another White Sox. I don't need anything complicated. I just need things consistent. Know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty good at everything that I do, especially making children. And I just don't have time. Oh, full bleed. Jacques Peterson. Between my parole officer and everything else that I do, cleaning up things on the weekend and What do you mean same? What the hell does that mean, same? Oh, your PO? Oh, okay. I understand that. Yep, you have to keep up constant. Okay, thank you, Joe. You know, we could work this out in many different ways. Break credit. I'll give you one of the twins. They're 17 now. You won't have to keep them a long time. Jesse has kids. He'd probably kick in. Jesse, would you kick in one of your kids? 250. I don't know who that guy is. Nick Kurtz. Ooh, that's a cool card. Just a base card. Shohei. Tries to sell them to us, Jesse. Tries to sell them to us. Hey, look at that. Rocky. And then Joe knocks him around a little bit. Rocky Sasaki. Do we get an autograph yet? Munoz, the Bennett swoops in and takes her super secret Dodger. Yes, she does. But I didn't tell you that. Hey, Gage Workman. Ooh, out of 99. It's got a little dink on that corner. That sucks. It's got a little dink on the corner. That is not true. That is absolutely not true. I don't want to say this out loud, but you're a liar. Lies. You're telling lies. Anthony, you better be careful. You come here all the time. Jesse only comes here every once in a while. If I told Annette right now that you said that she loves the Dodgers, oh, all hell will break loose. See that? Now you're in trouble. Ha ha. Mike Truitt. They'll be honest with you, Annette's less enamored with baseball than she is with foosball. She is a big fan of foosball. Especially the 49ers foosball team. Hey, Devers. You guys should get to know each other. Anthony is not afraid to move cards, and he has had Dodger stuff. All right, so then it's settled. When we start doing our, we're opening a box of whatever and giving it all away, I can count on people in the group making a comment and, you know, subscribing. Most of you guys probably are. I'm just saying, you know, he should know. He's in here enough. He's in here like every day. Except today where he was at some other card shop buying things. Appa. Where are we at on autos? Anybody know? Ah, there's one. CJ Alexander. I don't know who that is. So let's count the autos real quick. 8 or 9? Hey, Jacob Wilson. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. That was nice. Out of 5. 7, 8, 9. We're at 9. So we to get to 10, we just have to hit the one auto that should be in here. Let's hope that it is in fact in here. And then maybe we'll get lucky and there's 3 autos. Let me just say, and be serious for 1 second, Anthony, Jesse, you guys are both good dudes. You'd be good working with each other. I would have no reservation recommending you to each other. Mikey Manteal. So there you go. Aww. Both straight individuals. Well, I don't know if you're straight, but you know what I'm saying. Good guys. So there's my endorsement. Look at that, 22 out of 25. Him. Ooh, we actually got a camo. Eric Haas. Haas. This is Haas. Jordan. Uh-oh. Jordan. Dalton. Man, a lot of Dalton rushing in this product. A lot. Dune, I forgot to tell you, a Rocky Refractor auto in the Chrome box. Oh, nice. Good deal. Yeah, but still. There was one box of basketball hobby left on the shelf. This is for Anthony. Some kid came in last night, and because I'm such a wonderful human being, I worked out a trade with him for that box. That little punk hit a Cooper Flag auto. Little punk. He's a punk. I'm sure both of his parents are punks. And honestly, I don't like any of them. Little punks. Aaron Judge. And yes, for the one person who's having a meltdown right now watching me, I'm kidding. Stop melting down. Good Lord. Grow a pair. I wanted to, Jesse. I wanted to. What? And Bean wanted to bite him, but, you know. It was, now it's a base auto worth like 700. It's worth like 700. Punk. Oh my lord, I can't believe the breaker is saying that. Yeah, he is. A little punk kid. A giant auto out of a box in the shop that I was going to take and open myself because that's what I like to do. Open all my products so I go out of business. But the little punk talked me out of it because I'm a wonderful human being. Oh, that's cool. Out of 152, that's really actually a solid hit. Exactly right, Bob. Little sucker. You know, Nick Kurtz. Okay, let's see. Is this actual? Was worn by the featured player. It's an actual. Something Nick Kurtz had on. Here, Nick, put this on so we can chop it up. Jeff Bagwell. Did we get an auto yet? We may not. We might not get to 10. We did get our first SSP, which is nice. Whatever it's called. Golden, whatever. Ah, that one. That's 100%. If that isn't not an auto, I will take all of Anthony's cards from the break and I will give them to everybody else. Bang! I thought that was Buster Posey. Kyle Tucker out of 25. Houston Astros. That is a nice hit. Very nice hit. Kyle Tucker, patch auto out of 25. I don't know who has Houston, but it's an on-card auto as well. 3-color. Looks like it's part of his name maybe, or the Astros. That is a pretty card. We have hit, not Lumber autos, but we hit a Lumber earlier out of 25, and we hit a Lumber in this one. There's Shohei. That is a nice card. Can we follow it up with one more auto to give us 11? Probably not. But 10, if you told me every box, every case we open, we're going to hit 10 autos, I'd be like, yeah. I'm in 100%. I mean, you can't beat it. Oh, look at that. You cannot beat 10 autos when you're only supposed to get 6. Yeah, Mike Schmidt was a Lumber. Joe DiMaggio, which is nice to have Joe DiMaggio on here. So 10 autos. Again, I'm happy. We're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna do whatever it is tomorrow. That other thing, and then we will do more. We'll do more. I want to open some hobby because when we did hobby on update last year, we were averaging 9 autos a break, if I recall right. 9 autos. So I want to see if that is the same as it was then, because this is the same as last year, the number of autos for sure. So if that is the same, hobby will be equally, and actually probably better because of the numbering. You know, Blasters won't be here till next week, and then we'll figure it out when they get here, Jesse. Ballesteros out of 250. There's Heisem. Look at that. That is just pretty. Out of 25 for Kyle Tucker. Nice big hit. Nick Kurtz, Relic. That's a cool card. Rocky. Clemens out of gold. Pink, Aaron Judge. Yordan Alvarez, Relic. Out of 25. That's a nice one. CJ Alexander autograph. Job out of, is it Job or Yob? I don't know what it is. Gold. Marcelo, Relic. Again, I think two really, this was a better break than the first one. The first one had 12 autos. I'm not going to complain. Mike Trout, black gold. Gage Workman. This one's out of 99. Real one auto. Munoz, gold. Rocky. Ryan Miller out of 99. Josh Hader, relic. Phillips out of 250. Gold for Enright. Full bleed. And this is Jock Peterson. Iriarte, auto for the White Sox. Mike Cable, black gold for Bryce Harper. Bergert out of 250. Denzel Clark 150. This is Shane Smith. This one's out of 25. This is a thicken. So we'll get a thicken for that. James Wood, black gold. There's Kim again, relic. Cuero, gold. Griffin Canning is out of 99 throwback. Or is it throwback? Vintage stock. And there's Rocky. Vintage stock. What's going on, Henry? Fernando out of 50. Kiersey auto. Chase Petty, gold. Vivas out of 250. There's Rocky again. Tyler SodaStream, relic. Wilmer Flores, hey, giant. This guy, I don't even know who this guy is. But he's the Golden Mirror. Golden Mirror? First Golden Mirror. Probably should take a picture of that for the fun of it. Keyshaw's out of 50. That's nice. The Big Honk, pink. Rocker out of 150. Keyshaw relic. Dalton Rushing, black gold. Ben Rice relic. Dalton Rushing 150. Blake Dunn, auto. Bigger, no Biggie, big, I don't know. De La Cruz black. Soroka out of 250. There's our heavy lumber. Mike Schmidt. Like I said, we hit a /25 that was earlier. That was lumber on the front, but not on the back. I don't know what that is. Meeker is gold. McCutcheon, relic. Paul Skeens, like him. This one's out of 5. 1 out of 5. So we'll take a picture of that. It's good. Cam Smith out of 75. Hunter Dobbins, auto. Acuna, black. Gold. Juan Soto, black gold. Al Tucker, relic. Heineman. Okay, we'll go with that. Gold. Caratini out of 250. Cam Smith is out of 50. 43 out of 50. Here's another of the, whatever they're called, autos. Bregman pink. Naylor out of 99. Springs out of 2025. Corbin Carroll relic. Liberatore gold. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. We had 2 big autos come out of this thing. I mean, that thing's out of 10. That's a big auto. That's out of 10. And then Roden is out of 99. So let's just recount the autos real quick. Make sure that I'm right where our number is. I mean, that's a big auto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then that Kyle Tucker finishes up. 10 autos. I mean, I have 0 complaints about this product so far. 0 complaints, except no Giants. That's a complaint, I guess. But I can live without Giants. I'm okay. I think I have all the autos that are in there, so I don't care if I ever hit one. And we just came through a product where I hit a bunch. All right, guys, thank you. Tomorrow, like I said, I'll get on this early so we have the information for Pro Debut. Pricing will be an hour before. I'll be honest with you and tell you I have the numbers, but they're not finalized. So I'll finish that tomorrow so we can do that. If it is where we can, I don't think we're going to do 2 cases. I lied. I'm not going to. We're just going to do 1 because we got to get used to it. But we will break multiple cases of that as well. So no one panic on me. We'll be breaking this stuff into next week. And then we have some other breaks I want to do next week that are going to be good, including getting the Sapphire in something. So I appreciate you guys a lot. Joe, I look forward to talking to you about social media stuff. So we're going to break that. I thought there was an auto. Yeah, you get an auto every box too. So that'll be a good break too. All right, guys, appreciate you a lot. Thank you for buying in. If I can do anything for anyone, you let me know.